Hello, everybody on the internet watching, and welcome to the kickoff of Week 5 of the Totally Normal Football League here in Toronto as the Trash Pandas host their divisional rivals, the Hamilton Rollers. And the home crowd here absolutely on the tip of their toes. The Trash Pandas won their first ever game of the season last week against the Stoats, and they're hoping to carry momentum in this huge matchup as the Trash Pandas try and desperately reclaim their season without slipping out of playoff contention. The Trash Pandas won the opening coin flip. They deferred opening possession to the Rollers. And we have a game with Gary Goodlord set to return. He's making up the middle of the field. But in comes Mel Poopsie to take him down. And we have our first possession of the game, the Rollers, starting at their own 22. The Rollers and their Wonder Boy offense that I've started calling it, Jeff Forshaw under center, and they're going to open up with an empty formation. The tight end dog is half price on the move. He gets a play action, throws it over the middle. Miles Gundark receives it for 4 yards. A very short reception. Trash Pandas all over him. Not many yards after the catch, but an accurate bullet for a good 4-yard gain is going to bring us to just over 2nd and 5 as Forshaw's in the shotgun next to Garrett Rinser. This Rollers offense has been covering up teams. They decimated. It's a post intended for Khalid Swimlanes, but it's tipped away by number 40. That's Michael Hotz, possibly the best defensive back on the Trash Pandas right now. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Rollers. And this would be a defining opening 3 and out for the Trash Pandas. Before shot once again in an empty formation. It's another play action. People well covered. He's going to throw it to Booker Trayton Jr. and it's bounced out of the hands. An amazing cover there by Mel Poopsie. And that's going to bring up 4th down as a deep 4-shot bomb to the Wonder Kid, Mr. 15 mil, Booker Trayton Jr. goes incomplete. Dash Oilers set to punt. And if you take a couple sniffs in the air, that's the smell of hope, my friends, as number 10 gets to the 30-yard line. That's Chip Cordripper, wide receiver number 3. He's going to be tackled down at the 29-yard line, and the Trash Pandas will begin their first drive of the game. Of course, Elijah Fitztupper have been absolutely struggling this season, but behind him are Jim Ratt and Ricky Bonbon, who this now retooled offense is going to heavily utilize in the backfield. Bonbon, that season 1 MVP, they're going to hand it off to Jim Ratt. He's not going to be stopped. There was 2 Rollers hanging for dear life onto him. He doesn't get tackled down until a gain of 13. He came in like a school bus. A 3 and out, and then barging forward with the running offense. Trash Pandas sending a message early here, 1st and 10. We're starting at the 42. It's another Jim Ratt handoff. Doesn't get it as far this time, but it's still a good gain of 5 yards. And this is going to be a long day for the Rollers if they're unable to stop this running onslaught. If they can stop the run and force Elijah Fitztupper to throw, when Fitztupper throws, it's generally not a great thing. Bonbon, he's up the left side, only gets a gain of 3 before being stopped by Walter Kiteflyer. But it's a 1st down for the Trash Pandas as they now made it into enemy territory. Oh, it's not a 1st down. The refs have spotted it just short. It's 3rd and inches. I smell a Brett Smart's handoff. We'll see what they do. No, they'll hand it to Bonbon, who easily makes it over the line of scrimmage. Only a gain of 1, but that's all they need for a 1st down. They allowed a giant Jim Ratt gain on the first play, but the Rollers have been allowing less and less on successive drives. We'll see if the offense here can switch up what they're doing in order to crack different parts of this offense. They'll continue hitting the centers. Jim Ratt goes right on through. He'll only get a gain of 3 before Jeremy Owes slams the door shut.
Second and 7. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Fitztupper still with Jim Rad and Ricky Bonbon behind him. Very spread out formation here. Oh, and offsides. That's Drew Badford is being charged with encroachment. That's going to be a free 5 yards for the Trash Pandas. That's now 2nd and 2. Drew Badford, the former Gators defensive end, has been fantastic for the Rollers this season, but costly mistakes like that, you're going to look back on this game and says, or Bonbon on the counter, he's got amazing blocks, a spin move. Jeremy Au desperately trying to get him down, and Bonbon got at least 4 extra yards with Jeremy Au grabbing onto his waist for dear life. And Bonbon with, I believe, a 13-yard gain, bringing it to the Rollers' 20-yard line. Brett Smarts and Jim Rad in behind Fitztupper for this play. Fitztupper's going to throw it. Throws it to the side. The check down, and the tight end does not see it. That was Meat Foreman on the flat. He had nobody on him, but didn't see the ball get thrown at him. Big mistake there as it's now 2nd and 10. Jim Rad and Brett Smarts behind again. Fitztupper's going to throw it again in the red zone. Tipped away. A gigantic leap by Walter Kiteflyer. Fitztupper once again looked to the flat. And that zone was covered by the linebacker. That's going to be 3rd and 10. And the Trash Pandas are now in a shotgun formation after 2 pass attempts. Almost in the red zone. Fail. He's got a man in front of him. And Fitztupper gets a face full of Olatoya Jr. And an attempted pass to Andy Codd, player in the end zone, gets tipped away. So the Trash Pandas will have to settle for a field goal for the first possible scoring drive of the game. Tim Bencher out to kick. And there we go. It's through the uprights, and the Trash Pandas lead here early, 3-0. And the difficulties with Elijah Fitztupper and the passing game continue to spill over in this game. Fitztupper tended to be a bit more creative in the end zone. They established the run, and while they did have Meat Foreman on a great flats route, he just didn't even attempt to catch the ball, and that kind of ruined the mojo of what they had planned. Gary Goodlord receiving for the Rollers at their goal line. He's running forward. He's got great blocks in front, but in comes number 54. That's Ray Roundabout with the tackle. And the Rollers will begin this drive at their own 30. So the Rollers, their first drive of the game, ending on a 3-and-out. Jeff Forshaw immediately starting in the shotgun with Rincer beside him. August Half-Price on the move. Jeff Forshaw, quick throw to Piloni. He gets it! How did he snatch it from Mel Poopsie's defense there? Mel Poopsie had his hands up, but the ball looked like it just went right through him into the current receiving leader for the Rollers. Camilo Piloni has quietly become one of the best receivers on the Rollers in an offense that was all about Booker Trayton Jr., but he's sort of stolen the show, and he's going to be the number 1 weapon here on this play action. It's an interception! Mel Poopsie gets up his hands, intercepts the ball intended for Miles Gundark. What an interception here, and this Toronto crowd is going crazy. That's 2 drives now, stopped in its tracks. And now the Trash Pandas offense is on the field once again. They've got possession at their own 34-yard line. Or 33, sorry. It's going to hand off to Ricky Bonbon right up the middle, and he's going to get 6 yards. Brings it to the 40. Bonbon and Brett Smarts behind. Bonbon on the counter run. He does a really huge, excuse me. He stumbles a little bit. He had nothing but green turf in front of him. But the run is stopped dead by Brandon Legstrong. And if Bonbon hadn't lost his foot, Bonbon, possibly the biggest meatball I've ever seen in my life, found a way to squeeze through that cutback lane. As it's Bonbon and Jim Rat now. Andy Cod player on the move. It's a handoff to Bonbon up the middle. Gets to the secondary, and that's another 6-yard run for Bonbon. And the Rollers have to do a better job at stopping those inside runs because Bonbon, it doesn't matter who you set in front of him. We saw 3 Rollers try taking him down on that first drive, and he still scurried forward for 4 yards. It's a handoff to number 22, and he's absolutely pulled down. Number 22, that's Daryl Kirby, making no gain on that play. Brett Smarts and Jim Rat behind Fitztupper for this play. It's a handoff to Jim Rat up the left side. He's got a first down, and he gets past the 40, elbowing Jeremy Au out of the way. And of all the teams in the TNFL, here as we end the first quarter, the Trash Pandas up 3-0, absolutely eating up the play clock. The Hamilton Rollers had a 3-and-out, and then Jeff Forshot threw an interception to Mel Poopsie, and we're currently on the 4th drive of the game. It's 1st and 10 at the opponent's 37. It's a counter run for Jim Rat, but the backfield is infiltrated, by Braden Cringe. Stops that run dead for a loss. A 2-yard TFL, pushing the Trash Pandas back to their opponent's 39. Bonbon and Jim Rat behind Fitztupper. Lots of linebackers out as another run gets absolutely snuffed in the backfield. Braden Cringe with another TFL in a row. And we're starting to see 4 linebacker sets from this Rollers defense in order to try and combat the running game of the Trash Pandas. But now Fitztupper's in the shotgun. He hasn't completed a pass yet today, and it's 3rd and 15. Andy Cod player in motion, but he's stuck on the left tackle. I think we saw this earlier. He cannot run. And there we go. He's going to throw it to Cod player, but again, there's just... that pass was not going to do anything. Cod player caught the pass at the line of scrimmage, and he was just immediately tackled down by the linebacker. Play in the zone, and that's going to force them all the way back to 4th and 17. It's a punt from enemy territory at the 45. Oliver Spicy Brand. Gary Goodlord is probably out to wave the fair catch. This is probably the easiest touchback of a punter's career. And yeah, the fair catch being waved, and it's a touchback. And the Rollers will begin their 3rd possession of the game. A 3-and-out, then an interception. We'll see if Jeff Forshot has changed up the way he's going to attack this Trash Pandas defense. He's in the shotgun. Oh, he throws it off the back of Klungo's head. Stanley Steak Sauce was, if he knew what the heck was about to happen there, he could have easily intercepted the ball, but honestly, it happens so quickly that, oh man, I don't know who Forshot was trying to throw to, but it clanged right off the helmet of the right tackle, Klungo, and Jeff Forshot's once again in the shotgun at 2nd and 10. Forshot looking open. It's a short pass, trying to get it to Camilo Pailoni, but Mel Poopsie, who's been the man of the hour so far, deflects the pass. And this is the matchup that I'm going to highlight here on commentary, is Camilo Pailoni versus Mel Poopsie. Camilo Pailoni, everyone worries about Booker Trayton Jr., but Camilo Pailoni, again, secretly being one of the best weapons on this Rollers offense, and it's been Jeff Forshot's favorite target so far of the season. So if Mel Poopsie can lock him down, as we have a big breakaway, but man, August half price on the left side of the field, nobody covering him, but Jeff Forshot trying to shoot it towards Khalid swim lanes with 3 Trash Pandas around him. Easiest deflection of that secondary's life, and that's going to bring out the 2nd punt of the game for the Rollers. Thank you, Beefy, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. It means a ton here as Dash Euler. Great airtime on this punt. Cord Ripper catches it at his 35, and he gets tackled down at the 31. A low-scoring affair so far here in Toronto in our first game of Week 5. As the Trash Pandas hoping to continue their momentum, their first win of the season last week. Looking to make it 2 in a row here tonight. Trash Pandas up by 3. Bonbon and Jim Rat. It's a Bonbon counter run up the middle. Nobody there. 9-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 1. The Rollers don't have a single rushing yard yet, and that was the 74th rushing yard for the Trash Pandas so far this game. Cut from 2 entirely different pieces of cloth are these two teams. As it's once again Bonbon and Rat, the partners in crime in the backfield. And Fitztupper's going to pass it. He's got an amazing pocket, lots of pump fakes. It's a deep bomb for Andy Codplayer, double covered, and that's incomplete. Ricky Bonbon just absolutely flattened that incoming pass rusher, and Fitztupper had all the time in the world to let it fly, but unfortunately Andy Codplayer couldn't get open. But Fitztupper tested the coverage anyways. Goes incomplete. 3rd and inches. I smell a quick Bonbon handoff. Bonbon up the middle, but he gets stopped! Rocky Fiddleman making the stop, bringing up 4th down. That was a key run stop. And they're going to bring out the punt unit. Spicy Brand punts it to Good Lord, who's waiting on the 16-yard line. He's quickly tackled down at the 25 by Stanley Steak Sauce. Only one field goal so far this game. It's been quiet. 4 minutes, 18 seconds left in the second quarter. 4 shot in the shotgun. Four shot's good. It's a quick pass. It's to Booker Trayton Jr. at the 50. Booker's first reception of the game, a quick and fast one. Jeff Forshot wasted no time bulleting that to the little guy. The ball spotted at the 49, so the Rollers in enemy territory. Forshot, high snap, has to jump for it. Throws it to Camilo Pailoti, and Mel Poopsie, who continues to be a shutdown corner this game, gets the deflection. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Or forgive me, that's only 2nd down. Time's moving faster for me than all of you apparently sitting at home watching this, so forgive me. I formation. It's a handoff to Darius Peppershaker. He gets his first handoff of the day, and he runs for 7 yards. He's going to get tackled by Ezekiel Paringsway. As that now brings up a 3rd and medium short. 3rd and 3. Garrett Rinser and Darius Peppershaker behind him. This smells like... no, he's going to throw it. Forshot looking to throw. It's to the flat. Tipped away by Mel Poopsie again, who is definitely getting his money's worth this game. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Rollers. Dash Euler. This is the 2nd punt this game from either team in enemy territory. The AI in this game does not like going for it in enemy territory. Dash Euler easily punting a touchback, clearing the end zone. That's going to begin another Trash Pandas possession at the 20. Incredible work by the Trash Pandas secondary so far. You gotta wonder when the Rollers are gonna start testing their run defense. Of course, they have Booker Trayton Jr. and Darius Peppershaker at running back. But for now, it's Bonbon. Jim Rat handoff, but he doesn't get very far as he collides once again with Rocky Fiddleman for almost no gain. Looks like they're gonna give them a yard. Second and 9. Rat and Bonbon, the partners in crime. They're going to be pass blocking as Tupper throws it to Andy Cod player, and he's going to catch it at the enemy 45. Gerald Skygrave letting Cod player get some separation, and Tupper makes him eat it. And Tupper's first completion of the day is a big one. Or that's his second completion. I don't know when he got his first one, but that's gonna, either way, that's gonna bring up the 2-minute warning here in the first half. With the Trash Pandas having momentum, making it to the opponent's 44.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Bonbon and Rat. It's going to be Bonbon on the counter run. Nice spin around Braden Cringe, but he's going to be brought down.
1-yard gain on the play.
Jack Batson tackling down Ricky Bonbon.
And 9.
And the Rollers definitely getting their run defense in order.
Number 2 in to attempt a field goal.
Oh, sorry, that might have been Carter Amen break as Tupper tries to throw it to a slanting Andy Cod player, but easily deflected there by the linebacker. That's going to bring up third down.
Third and 9. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Tupper in the shotgun.
Number 2 is lined up.
Scary sentence there, but we'll see if they can't make anything out of it. And Tupper's got a great pocket. He's throwing a bomb to Chip Cord Ripper. Over the shoulder catch, but it's out of bounds.
The intended receiver on the play.
Boos erupting here at the trash can in Toronto. Both feet needing to stay in bounds, and that pass tad overthrown. It was caught at the border of the end zone, and the referees ruled it out of bounds. And this happened to the Trash Pandas against the Stoats. Andy Cod player had a beautiful deep bomb over the shoulder catches. Oh, the bounce back! Oh, man. Andy Cod player had the same thing happen to him, only with the sideline instead of the back of the end zone. But thankfully, Jim Rat would finish off the start of that Stoats half. Or finish off the first half with a big reception. Four shot. Has a Booker Trade Jr. wide open. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Stanley Shutcrunch trying to catch up to him, but it's going to be the first touchdown of the game for the Rollers. Booker Trayton Jr. getting immediate separation. And this Wonder Kid offense put 7 on the board. Or put 6 on the board. It'll hopefully be 7 with Kyle Borger's kick.
The extra point attempt is good.
And the extra point is good. The Rollers go up 7 with 1:16 on the clock. Kyle Borger with the thunderous kick. Cord Ripper is just going to opt to kneel in the end zone for a touchback, and the Trash Pandas will attempt to begin a long scoring drive at their own 20. Again, with the Hellcats and the Gators doing as well as they are, every win for both of these teams matters so much, with only 2 teams from each division going to the postseason. Tupper throws it. Meet 4-man on the drag route, picks up 5 yards. Tupper once again in the shotgun. He throws it wide. On the comeback, his Cod player who gets an amazing reception at their 40-yard line. And the Trash Pandas will use their first of 3 timeouts with a minute remaining.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
2 great passes in a row. Tupper looking to make it 3. Throws it. Tries to get it to Cord Ripper on a comeback, but it's tipped away.
The intended receiver on the play.
Second down on the Trash Pandas 39 after the incompletion.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
From the start. Hey, watch the ball. Get it started.
It's Tupper. It's a draw play to Bon, but well scouted there by by Walter Kiteflyer, sorry.
1-yard loss on the play.
That's going to get knocked back for a 1-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
Big play now, big play.
It's Tupper with an empty formation. He said the Rollers send 4, and down goes Fitz Tupper. Reno Pearson getting the sack. Reno Pearson's been the middle linebacker for the Rollers all throughout this season, and he's done fantastic. He's mostly been a coverage linebacker, but I believe this is the first time he's gotten a sack this season. And Oliver Spicy Brand having to punt it after the pressure gets too hot. Gary Goodlord waving for the fair catch. He's going to catch it at the 28.
38-yard line.
And now the Rollers have very little time to work with as the second quarter is
Ball on the 28.
coming to a close. 44 seconds remaining for Jeff Forshot and the safety yellow-clad Rollers. Pepper Shaker in behind. Forshot's going to throw. Tries to throw it to Camilo Piloni, but it's a bit low and he can't get his hands on it as Jeff Forshot gets tackled down after the throw. That looked like Cliff Chuckanut was able to get to him.
2nd and 10. Ball
So that might have been a hurry there by the Trash Pandas pass rush. Forshot in the shotgun along with Garrett Rinser. Great pocket. Forshot lifts it up. August Half-Price has separation. And he holds on to it as he gets tackled down at the 16.
89. On the reception. The result of the play is a first down.
Shuck Crunch tackled him the moment the ball came into his possession. So kudos to Half-Price hanging on for dear life to that ball being brought down by the veteran defense player for the Pandas. And Forshot's going to remain in the shotgun here at the 17-yard line. It's a throw to the back left. Camilo Piloni trying to reach up for it, but Mel Poopsy
Number 11, the intended
gets another pass deflection. And there's such a height disparity between Mel Poopsy and Camilo Piloni. Piloni towering over the defensive back, but Mel Poopsy been a thorn in the side of that weak side of the field all day long. Forshot throwing it to Khalid Swim Lanes. He's going to get it 1 yard short of the first down marker at the 6-yard line.
third and 1. Ball on the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line, sorry me. 3rd and 1, and that's going to be a timeout called by the Rollers. 9 seconds remaining on the clock. Are the Rollers going to go for it, or are they going to kick a field goal? Yeah, so the Rollers going to concede here. They're going to try and go up a clean 7 points. With such little time left, Kyle Borger kicks the sure points. And they're going to give the ball back to the Trash Pandas with 6 seconds left as the Rollers take a 7-point lead. They lead 10-3. Mel Money'sworth Poopsy. You know, Money'sworth has definitely got to be a surname in one of the new players coming up in the draft classes. And of course, he's not going to be worth the money. Thunderous kick. Oh, it's a squib kick from Kyle Borger. And that's going to go out of bounds, and that is a penalty.
Kickoff, out of bounds, number 16, first down.
So with the out-of-bounds kick, the Trash Pandas are going to get it at the 40-yard line, and they have enough time to rip off one Hail Mary. And the Trash Pandas showed against the Stoats last week that they are capable of scoring on this play. They ended the first half with a Hail Mary. Will they end this half with one as well? Throws it up. It's a quick pass to COD player. Incomplete. That's going to go 4 seconds remaining in the half. It was a very ill-advised bullet pass.
Ball on the 40-yard.
Andy Codd player, the target of that pass. He had 2 defensive backs closely to him. And Fitztupper throwing it. It's a deep ball. Andy Koppler has separation. He gets the pass, and that's touchdown. Trash Pandas as they put 6 on the board. Codplayer is able to stay in bounds on this deep pass. And that is a touchdown for the Trash Pandas. Tim Bencher to kick the tying extra point. And you can't get any more censored than that. We end the first half all tied up 10 apiece. And these halftime adjustments are going to be key. The Rollers need to dial in their run defense. They've been doing amazing, especially by Rocky Fiddleman stopping those bonbon runs through the center. They have to keep that up in order to bring the Trash Pandas to that third and medium, third and long scenario, and then prey on Elijah Fitztupper. Quite unfortunate passing play as Chip Cord Ripper gets tackled down at the 26. And for the Trash Pandas, they need to keep up the amazing work their secondary has been doing. Mel Poopsie has been above and beyond, but the other members of that secondary need to step up, and they need to make sure that they can contain Booker Trayton Jr. on that right side of the field to prevent any more touchdown passes to him. Jim Rat up the middle, and he doesn't get far. Braden Cringe tackling down Jim Rat. Fitztupper's going to throw on second down. He's going to try and go for the short in route to meet Foreman, but it's knocked incomplete. That's going to bring up a third down for the Trash Pandas. And despite this being a tie game, the Trash Pandas have a huge lead in terms of the time of possession. Their run-focused game definitely bringing up the clock. Rollers send 4, throw to the flats to beat Foreman, but he's shoved out of bounds. Carter Amen break, forcing the tight end out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. That was a very Canadian Football League throw to the flat and hope they make a man miss play. But it doesn't work out for the Trash Pandas here. Oliver Spicy Brand to punt. Gary Goodlord catches it at the 29, and he runs forward. He doesn't get far before he gets a face full of Stanley steak sauce. The Rollers begin this drive with pretty good field position. They have an empty set here. August Half-Price in motion. Play action, throws it short. It's intercepted! Michael Hotz gets his first interception of the game, and that quick play action dump off that looked like it was going to be to Khalid Swimlings, but Michael Hotz was there, and that's the second interception thrown by Jeff Forshaw this game. It's a handoff to Jim Rat, and these Jim Rat handoffs, they started out explosive, but the Rollers have begun diagnosing the looks the Trash Pandas offense have been giving before these handoffs, and they are stopping them with at least 4 yards. That one barely getting 3. I feel like we're going to get an outside Bonbon run now, and then, yeah, Bonbon he's got blockers in front though. First down for Bonbon. The ball's loose! And it's picked up by the defense. Braden Cringe falls on it. Bonbon, who's had an issue with ball security so far this season, lets another one fly loose after a stiff tackle. And the Rollers have their first turnover of the game. Or rather, they gain possession after a turnover. August Half-Price, it's a play action. The same play gets it to Camilo Pailoni for a big gain. They're going to get into enemy territory. The same play that got them into hot water in the first place.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard.
And Camilo Pailoni adds to his ever-increasing receiving yards for this season. currently in 4th. Pepper Shaker up the middle, spins past it to... Oh my god. Austin Flarp came in screaming trying to stop that run, but Darius Pepper Shaker gave him the spin of the life, but unfortunately he was unable to find a good enough cutback lane, and that run was stopped for only 2 yards. Half Price and Pepper Shaker in the backfield. I smell a run play. Oh, Foreshot's going to throw it. It's almost intercepted by Steak Sauce. On the tight end drag. Although it's really weird on that formation. Even though it's it's like a goal line look, I'm pretty sure they don't even use any tight ends. That might have been Khalid swim lanes on the drag. That swim lane's on the move there. He just saw fly across the screen. Foreshot in the shotgun. Pump fake. Throws it deep. He's looking for Camilo Pailoni. He's double covered, but he gets through the coverage. And that's touchdown Rollers. Ezekiel Paringsway unable to bat the ball away. And Camilo Pailoni with his sticky fingers gets the accurate pass. And that is going to be the second touchdown for the Rollers this game. And the extra point kicked good, and the Rollers regain that 7-point lead. They lead here in Toronto 17-10. Both of these teams currently at the bottom. 3rd and 4th are the Rollers and the Trash Pandas in the division respectively. Join us at the top of the hour as the undefeated Kingston Gators travel to Michigan to take on the number 2 Hellcats. Thunderous kick by Kyle Borger. Horde Ripper, a yard into the end zone. He's going to return this. He's got blockers in front, and he makes it all the way to the 34 before it takes 2 Rollers to tackle him down. A close game here tonight to kick off Week 5. The Trash Pandas down 7. They've been able to get the ball moving on the ground. Bon and Jim Rat behind. It's another Jim Rat up the middle. This one gets much more yardage than the previous Jim Rat up the middle attempts get. That's going to be a 7-yard gain. That's Jim Rat's 37th yard today out of 10 carries. Jim carries, if you will. 2nd and 3 for the Trash Pandas. They're currently on their 40-yard line. Bon on the counter run, but there's some miscommunication. In comes number 52, Walter Kiteflyer. And the miscommunication on the handoff leads to disaster in the backfield. That's a huge sack.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Stay soft, man. Let's go, let's go. Walk the set.
Fischtupper's going to throw it 3rd and 4. He's throwing it to the flat. He's got it to Ricky Bon, who's trying to turn upfield, but he's forced out of bounds once again by Walter Kiteflyer. Sorry, that was Jim Rat. This crowd cheering for the Trash Pandas to go for it on 4th down. And they're let down when they see Oliver Spicy Brand. 3 minutes, 16 seconds, 3 minutes, 10 seconds and counting left on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Gary Goodlord getting it to the 30.
Return for a gain of 9 yards.
He's tackled down by Darren Daggerstab.
1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's do it.
Corey Blanchard and Darius Peppershaker behind. Peppershaker on the counter. He's at the line of scrimmage, but he's not going to get further past that as big ol' Steak Sauce tackles him down. No gain on that play for the Rollers.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Go make a play. Oh, no, D. Watch this.
Forshaw looking to throw. He's got a good pocket. What on earth happened there? The offensive coordinator on the Trash Pan is wondering that as well. That was an odd choice there by Jeff Forshot. I don't know if he tried to throw it away. I don't know if someone was waiting on the flat, but it goes directly into the helmet of the left tackle as it's a play action. It's a throw. Camilo Pailoni cuts in front of Michael Hotz for the first down pass. And Pailoni continues to be this team's MVP as the Rollers have now gotten to the 50. Got Forshot in trouble. They're going to mark that as an incompletion. That was a great blitz there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Not a sack. Marked as an incompletion. Forshot going to throw it up to Khalid Swimlanes, who's going to receive it. Taps his toes, stays in bounds. And Khalid Swimlanes, Mel Poopsie trailing behind him. Now that did look extremely close to being out of bounds, but the referees are allowing it.
27-yard line.
And Jeff Forshot's almost at 300 yards thrown today. The I form, Pepper Shaker on the counter run. He's got amazing blocking up front, but he falls over a downed Michael Hotz. That's going to be a 9-yard gain. This Toronto crowd on their feet, desperate for this game not to get more, or desperate for their team not to be down by more than a score. Forshot's going to hand it off to Pepper Shaker, who gets a first down, gets it all the way to the 7. And it's 1st and goal for the Rollers.
1st and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Doubtless that the Rollers are gonna... No, the Rollers are gonna throw here at the red zone. It's intercepted by Stanley Steak Sauce at the 1. The Trash Pandas hoping for a turnover, and they got one. The ball's placed at the 2. But a devastating turnover for Jeff Forshot as he decides to throw it so close to the end zone. Oh man, the tackle box is loaded up right now by the Rollers. They're going to hand it off to Ricky Bonbon, who just can't really go forward, but he falls forward for like 4 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Trash Pandas with only 10 seconds left in the quarter. They need this drive to score a touchdown to put them in a good place in the 4th quarter. As the Rollers lead 17-10, 8 minutes of regulation left to play here in Toronto. These two teams need every single win they can get to stay competitive in what has become an absolutely ferocious over-here division, with the Gators currently undefeated 4-0 and the Michigan Hellcats also looking unstoppable at 3-1. Stay tuned for those two forces colliding tonight. Fitztupper's going to throw it. Throws it all to the left, but it's overthrown out of bounds, intended for Jim Rat. But I don't know if there was any way he could have pulled that thing in without being out of bounds. 2nd down.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Bonbon and Jim Rat, 3rd and 6. Fitztupper has not had a great time on 3rd down so far. They're going to drop play to Bonbon, but it's not going to be enough. Again, this crowd screaming for this team to go for it on 4th down, but you got to wonder the dangers of going for it, even if you Jim Rat up the middle. Rocky Fiddleman has been great so far at predicting and stopping that strategy, and the Trash Pandas are going to play it safe, but they gnarly punt. And the Rollers will get terrific field position. So the Rollers only have 35 yards to go to get a touchdown. Forshot with an empty formation. August Haprice on the move. Play action. And he's in trouble as he gets a face full of Cliff Chuckanut. Jeff Forshot got the ball out in time to rule it as an incompletion. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
Forshot in the shotgun.
Run the ball.
Garrett Rinser beside him for pass block help. Throws it. Tries. It's an interception by Mel Poopsie. He continues to have what some would call a day here in Toronto. And that is the third interception Jeff Forshaw has thrown today. Mel Poopsie guarding Camilo Piloni. The matchup I told everyone to look out for today. And that's the second turnover in a row. As we got the Jim Rat counter run, he cuts back up through the middle for a 6-yard gain.
With the carry, gain of 6 on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the
There's a tinge of desperation in the air from the fans here. Down by 7 and a lot of yardage to go. Jim Rat on the counter run gets 3 yards. It's going to be third and short.
2-yard gain on the play.
Took 2 rollers to bring him down there. Will Rocky Fiddleman stop this third down conversion again? Or is Fitztupper going to throw it? Brett Smarts and Ricky Bonbon in behind. It's a handoff to Brett Smarts who gets the first down.
45 with the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
The fullback handoff gets the first down, keeps the Trash Pandas' crucial drive alive. 5 minutes, 46 seconds left. Now they can't just chew up the clock here unless they're purposefully going to go for overtime. It's another fullback handoff as number 22 gets the hand.
7-yard gain on the play.
22, that's Daryl Kirby with his second handoff. This time going for yards. And the Trash Pandas fighting for every single inch and yard as they're now at their 33. Daryl Kirby and Ricky Bonbon behind Fitztupper for this play. Bonbon up the middle. And I think that's going to be just short of a first down. Kite Flyer, who's been a thorn in the sides of all of the Trash Pandas backs today.
3rd and 1.
Stops him short, so another third down conversion here. Will they hand it up to Brett Smarts again? Will they hand it to Bonbon? Fitztupper's going to throw it. Throws it to the flat. It's incomplete. Meat Foreman had his hands on it, but it was knocked loose after the catch. And Oliver Spicy Brand is going to punt it on 4th and inches. This team does not want to go for it. Now, this actually may be tactical. A good 3 and out here as Gary Goodlord runs it up the left side. He's tackled low.
Return for a gain of 14 yards. They'll start the drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we come. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go.
Pepper Shaker on the counter run. He gets stopped for a 2-yard loss by Cliff Chuckanut. Once again doing great work on the run-stopping game. Now, this might be a tactical choice from the Trash Pandas. Bear with me here on my thinking here. But if you're going to play for a tie, you get a good 3 and out here. Rollers punt. Oh my god, Pepper Shaker shaking off a tackle. He barely gets it past the 35. You get the ball back and you chew up time, end the drive hopefully with a touchdown with very little time on the clock, and you go to overtime.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line.
All game, baby. Come on. Check it.
Now, would I do that? Probably not, but
Let's go now.
Forshaw looking to pass. He's going to pass it to number 25. Safety unable to get it out of his hands, and that's Amon Pat Shorts on the corner route. Is able to get the ball out of tight coverage with Ezekiel Paring's way,
10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
who's now let 2 crucial catches by him, by my count.
Hey, let's go. That's left. Go.
Rollers looking like they're going to run it. Miles Gundark on the move. Yeah, Pepper Shaker on the counter run. He's going to get about 5-6 yards off of that.
5-yard gain on the play.
And the Rollers are threatening to enter field goal range, which would be devastating for the Trash Pandas.
Yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. Let's go. Let's go, B. Let's
2 minutes left. The Trash Pandas have to keep this a one-score game. Pants Shorts up the middle for a first down, but he's at the 20. He's at the 10. Pants Shorts is breaking through for a rushing touchdown. And that might have stuck the dagger in the Trash Pandas. Some great blocks afforded Amon Pants Shorts. A great run up the right side. And now the Trash Pandas are going to need a miracle. Down by 13. Al Borger with the extra point attempt. It's good. Down by 14 now. And the Rollers, who had a shaky start of the season, rearranged their personnel and especially overhauled their playbook. They had an insane game against the Shitbirds last week, an 85-point game. So, video game numbers, my dudes. And the Trash Pandas' reluctance to go for it on fourth down is the reason they're behind right now. Big kick by Kyle Borger. Cord Ripper at the 5. At the 20, at the 30. He's going to get all the way to the 35. A great return.
Number 10 on the return. They'll start the drive at the 35-yard.
A minute, 56 seconds remaining in the game. Trash Pandas down 2 scores. They cannot afford to waste any time. Fitz Tupper throws it to Andy Codplayer at the 20, at the 10. Chuck Puck, no! Immediately responding with a touchdown. And the Trash Pandas go long to Codplayer one more time this game for the second touchdown pass. What an incredible pass. And the Trash Pandas reduce the deficit to 8. Now, there's still a minute and 48 seconds left. Tim Bencher to kick the extra point. Do the Pandas onside kick it? Bencher with another great extra point try. Makes this a 7-point game. Do the Trash Pandas onside kick this? The Trash Pandas have actually been successful in an onside kick so far this season. But you cannot afford to give up possession to the Rollers. A field goal will certainly end it with such little time we have left. So the Trash Pandas are going to need to use up all 3 of their timeouts on this drive, and they're going to need to play the best defensive stop they've had of the game. Tim Bencher is going to kick a full kick. Gary Goodlord deep in the end zone, and he's simply going to kneel. And the crowd on their feet screaming their lungs out for this Trash Pandas defense. The Rollers need crucial first down here to get the job done. Pepper Shaker and Half Price in behind. It's a handoff to Pepper Shaker, who gets it up the middle for a 5-yard gain. And the Trash Pandas use their first timeout. A 3-and-out for the Trash Pandas will afford them lots of time to bite back with possibly another Andy Codplayer touchdown, but in order to make that plan fail, the Rollers need 5 yards here. It's another handoff to Pepper Shaker. Gets stopped for no gain by Steak Sauce. The Trash Pandas use their second timeout, a minute 42 seconds remaining.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Trash Pandas need another great stop. Another run look here from the Rollers. A first down would be devastating for this home crowd. Jeff Forshot's going to run it. Almost intercepted by Mel Poopsie. Mel Poopsie, the name I've said so many times today on so many pivotal defensive plays, makes another big one to bring up fourth down for the Rollers. And that's Dash Euler out to kick. Punt to the right side of the field. That's going to go out of bounds. The fair catch called. What a great punt by Dash Euler. The Trash Pandas, 70 yards to go to tie up the game. A minute 32 seconds remaining. They have lots of time, but with no timeouts. Fitz-Tupper in the shotgun. An interception will steal a high snap! The high snap, no! Fitz-Tupper falls on it, but that's now a 2nd and 25. They've been pushed back all the way to the 15. Fitz-Tupper throwing it. Oh, slapped away. Reno Pearson slapping it away. That's going to bring up 3rd and super long. A minute 14 remaining. The clock stopped. Thanks to the incompletion. Fitz-Tupper in the shotgun alongside Ricky Bonbon. The Rollers sending only 3. It's going to be a short completion to Cord Ripper. That's going to bring up 4th down. That's going to bring up to 4th and 8. It was a great completion, but a drop in the bucket when you're 3rd and 25. Fitz-Tupper looking for the pass to bring up the crucial 1st down. He's throwing it indirectly to the Rollers secondary. And with 54 seconds on the clock and with Trash Pandas without any timeouts, that's going to seal the game. Landon Chuff Puff protecting against the deep crossing route. And that's going to be Rollers football here in Toronto.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
The 4 shot is going to... Yeah, they're going to take a knee here. And what a nail biter, folks. But the trouble Elijah Fitz-Tupper has had in the passing game came to really bite him when they need it most. And that is always going to be the downside of a team that's going to rely heavily on their run game. And while Bonbon and Jim Rat have put up insane numbers this season, when it comes to these nail-biting scenarios, you need to have a quarterback you can trust in to have a great arm to get it to a great receiving core. And while Fitz-Tupper delivered some incredible bombs to Andy Codplayer, we had some crucial Meat Foreman drops. We had some very questionable throws for Elijah Fitz-Tupper as well. As one more knee is going to seal the game here for the Rollers, who will go to 3-2 on the season. And the Rollers will be looking closely at our next game up tonight, starting just after an ad break following this game. It's going to be the undefeated Gators on the road against the Michigan Hellcats. If the Hellcats lose, the Rollers on tiebreakers will move up to 2nd in the division. However, at the same time, everybody in the division wants to make sure the Gators lose here, as it's the final score. The Hamilton Rollers win 24-17 in a drama-filled 4th quarter. Yeah, and even though all the takeaways the Trash Pandas were able to generate, they just could not get the score lead. Let's go to the turnovers. 4 turnovers by the Rollers and only a single turnover by the Trash Pandas if you don't include that ill-advised bomb that ended the game for them. Up until that point, they only had 1 turnover, and man, the time of possession as well. The Trash Pandas held this ball for 18 minutes and 30 seconds, with the Rollers only getting 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Of course, that's the power of the running play, but yeah, total offense, the Rollers almost getting 400 yards. Let's go to the individual stats here really quickly. Yeah, Elijah Fitz-Tupper throwing better than 4 shots. 4 interceptions will kill your passer rating for sure, but Fitz-Tupper probably has one of the best games of the season, which is a little sad to say out loud. 2 touchdown passes, completion percent of 40%, gets him a passer rating of 84.6 against Jeff Forshot's 62.7. And of course, Bonbon topping the rushing totals, an average of 5 on the dot, 70 for 14, and Jim Rat in seconds. Yeah, Eamon Pants Shorts with that incredible touchdown as well. That kind of blew the whole game open and kept the Trash Pandas a score down when it meant the most. Let's go to receiving totals. Andy Cod player for 170 yards. That's looking like numbers from season 1, but Booker Trayton Jr. 2 for 105 with an outrageous average of 52.5. Camilo Pailoni, 4 receptions for 100 yards. He's hit the century mark this game, so that's going to help his bid for top receiver in the league. But man, COD player, dude. Yeah, just the Trash Pandas' refusal to go for it on 4th down when it mattered the most, gave up possessions that could otherwise be extended by the running game. And I think that is Irwin Dark with 13 pancakes. Holy moly, left tackle. Calm down. Oh my lord. And yeah, Gordon Manaburn being the only one to let a sack through. Yeah, the turnover differential, man. And yeah, not going for it on 4th down. Those are my big things about this game. But